The all new and latest generation 2027 model Mercedes Maybach GLS 680. Most expensive fidget spinner money can buy. Here you go. It's not, wait, what? The interior finish, the materials, the touch, the feel, the smell is Maybach. This is luxury. What is this? We have this much of a gap in between. This is weird. I really don't like it. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video where today you join me with the all new and latest generation 2027 model Mercedes Maybach GLS 680. In today's video I want to show you the facelifted version of the GLS Maybach, and I want to give you a full tour of the outside, and then we'll give you a tour of the inside and give you an exclusive first look at what is new with the latest generation and the facelifted version of the GLS Maybach. So let's get on and let's start today's video. As we are here in France at the Côte d'Azur, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Côte d'Azur blue. Literally matching perfectly with the environment here. GLS Maybach, first time I see this color on this car, and also the first time I see this set of new Maybach alloys on the GLS Maybach. So what do you guys think of this? This is how the facelifted version of the GLS Maybach looks from the rear. We have quite a lot of updates and changes. So let's get on and let's start today's video where I talk you through. Before I start talking about all the outside and inside changes, let me give you a closer look at the engine bay, and let me tell you a bit more about the technical changes that came with the GLS Maybach. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an upgraded 4-liter V8. I mean, the GLS Maybach always came with a 4-liter V8. So what's this about? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the facelifted version of the M177 AMG engine called M177 Evo, where we have a flat plane crankshaft. This, ladies and gentlemen, now produces 612 horsepower. Back in the days, I think with GLS Maybach, we used to have 558 or 580 something horsepower. Now we're talking about 612 horsepower, where most of you guys would be wondering why 612 horsepower. The V12s also got 612 horsepower, which they have discontinued in Europe with the S-Class. Since they reached the same horsepower level with the V8 now, they've just renamed it to GLS 680. What do you guys think of it? Yeah, it's extremely hot. When you guys were wondering why do we have cables running through here, since with the GLS Maybach facelifted version we have the standing start. It comes fully illuminated. This is something really cool, but only available yet again in US and China and not in Europe, where they actually build these cars. They built these cars in the US, but where they develop these cars, right? Oh. Starting with the face of the GLS Maybach, I have a lot of things to talk you through. First things first, the eyes of this car. The GLS Maybach comes with the updated GLS facelifted headlight unit here, where we have two Mercedes Benz stars. And there's also one thing that I have to mention: with all the Maybachs nowadays we have these rose gold accents integrated. Apart from that, we have a bigger grille here, Maybach specific one, full finished in chrome. It looks quite special, perfectly sitting. On the left and right side we have the updated front bumper with the Maybach emblems. However, this is actually I just burned myself on the chrome grille. You need to be really careful when it's hot outside touching these parts. Anyways, this as you can see is actually an intake. However, on the other side is a full cover, which I'm not the biggest fan of plastic. It doesn't sound and look good. Apart from that, on the front bumper, as you can see on the lower part of it, we have a continuation of the grille and the chrome stripes here, which I'm a huge fan of. Looks really cool. What do you guys say? On the side, as I've already mentioned it, we have new wheels. These look quite small, but they are not. These are 22-inch wheels, Maybach wheels. And these are inspired of the ones that we already had with the S-Class. With this one, let me get closer and show you the most expensive fidget spinner money can buy. Here you go. It's not, wait, what? Okay, it's not. With the other set of wheels, with the monoblock wheels, you can actually spin the Mercedes Benz with this, not. Okay, 22 inches here. I wish there were 23 inches.
That's what she said.
Anyways, look cool. What do you guys think? On the side we have a step board here running out. As soon as you open and close the door, it moves back in. The color looks absolutely fantastic. We have chrome everywhere. However, there's also an option to go with a night series with a blacked out GLS Maybach as well. Just walking you around and finishing our walk around on the rear of the car. On the C-pillar we have the iconic Mercedes Maybach emblem, and the Maybach, actually the emblem here is illuminated, but yet again not for Europe. We have a new taillight unit here, 3-star signature, a lot of black panels here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. USB-C charger ports, look-alike, Maybach exhaust tips, I like. Chrome everywhere, I like. And GLS 680 badge updated. This is quite interesting. What do you guys think of it? And now it's time to talk about the inside of the GLS Maybach. And here I have quite a lot of problems, but yeah, for the first sight, I think I have nothing to criticize, right? Since the interior finish, the materials, the touch, the feel, the smell is Maybach. This is luxury. We have a macchiato beige on the bottom here and all around, and then we have this cool brown touch all around with piano finish and the running lights, or what do you call them? I actually forgot. With these running lines all around the interior. Boom is the speaker covers at the last bit of luxury inside the car. We have brake and gas pedals finished just for the Maybach. Cool. Yeah, cool steering wheel here. Let me give you something that I really don't like. So here we are right inside the all new GLS Maybach, and yeah, inside we have quite a lot of changes. Pillar to pillar display unit. And apart from that, we have completely change of the dashboard here, as you can see, with new and updated air vents. Apart from that, I mean, this is quite similar, right? The steering wheel is exactly the same one. It's a round finish, two-tone here with a black gloss, with the macchiato beige leather. The airbag covers finished in leather. We have the new and updated toggles finally back. Going back to old school, no more weird touch pads. This is the thing to have. Something that I really don't like about this display unit is that, just have a closer look. This will just explain it by itself. As you might have seen, right? I mean, here you see it. What is this? We have this much of a gap in between, and look, this much of a gap in between the display units. And just looking at these humongous black covers here is not luxury, it's not Maybach. Just look, this is the infotainment screen, and this is the whole screen. Just look at this. See, there's no touchpad here. It's here. Also not here, and also in here is nothing. This is the display. This is the display. But in between here is nothing. This is weird. I really don't like it. Yeah, apart from that, the quality, material, the inside, full leather, everything, Maybach specific, I like it. And now let's also go to the back and have a seat over here to give you the perfect look at the Maybach. Now let me show you the back seats, especially the back right seat. This is the presidential suite inside a Maybach. This is the seat where everybody fights for. Just having a sit inside. We have soft closing doors. Here we go. And an updated display unit here. I think the display is a bit bigger. And we have these here. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the latest remotes. Yeah, it's quite easy and handy to use. With this one, we can also turn on the, wait, here we go. And then we can just swipe around, Bluetooth connection, whatever. This is way better than the tablet that we used to have. Inside here, we have the fridge and the space for the 2 flutes. This is the fridge. The finish in plastic, I don't really like. The finish here, I really like. Inside here, we have tray tables. Here we go. We have USB-C. No? What's inside here? Where's here we go, HDMI ports and USB-C charger ports, and we have a wireless charging in here, which is even cooled. Inside here we have the 2 cup holders, and yeah, I mean, technically we would have the flute holding thingies, but unfortunately we don't have that, since when you just grab your flute, your champagne flute, which is made out of silver, you can just put it right in here. It doesn't spill. Just put it back in. and you can just close that. With the S-Class Maybach, this is actually electric. However, what do you guys think of the interior, the finish, the look? The feel is so nice. We also have these Maybach pillows in here. The back it says Maybach. Nice. Huge fan of this. What do you think about the color trim? Please leave it in the comment section below. Yeah, for facelift, I'm quite fine. But I'm not fine with the display unit here. Please change it. We need an update on this. Honestly, this is not acceptable. This is not Maybach. You can see it from here, right? This is a gap in between the screens, the displays, right? This is a gap. This is a gap. We are in 2027. Hear me out. I mean, you have a gap in here as well. It's fine since it's a single display. But if you connect 3 displays, there shouldn't be a gap like this. See? Well, yeah, that's the only thing I criticize about this Maybach. But whenever I see this view, I actually forget everything negative. But this is so beautiful. I mean, yeah, that's it for today's video with the Côte d'Azur GLS Maybach, the 681. What do you guys think of it? What do you guys think of the front, the face, and all the changes that came with the facelift? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm already looking forward to hear your thoughts, and I'm already, looking forward to see you all again in the next video. I'm already looking forward to drive this car and tell you more about it and to make it bounce for you. Let's go. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. See you.